Can you get down? Jay. Alright. Mud. Mud, I like you, but I'm trying to play video games. I don't want to play with you. I'll play with you later. You're a bad cat. Can I play with you later, Mud? I'll play with you later, okay? There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright. Are we live? Is this working? My friends with Sean from the Dick Show. He spelled his name wrong, right? We don't like hang out, but every time we see each other, we're real friendly. So Sean's a busy guy, man. He works all the time. Plus, I have no idea where he lives. Where the fuck is my chat? Yeah, every time I see Sean at Dick's house, we usually end up talking for a while. So we're very we're buddies. Actually, I think, you know what? I think Sean came out. I did my, yeah. I had my birthday, whatever you call it. And Sean came out. Sean, Randy, Keon. So Sean's a good enough. Audio's kind of low. Fair enough. I haven't streamed in a while, so my microphone settings are probably terrible. Let me take a look. Where's my microphone? Microphone, microphone. Microphone, microphone, microphone. That should be a lot better. I have a cat that is just standing directly in front of the screen. What do you need, buddy? Hi. Hi, Mud. Hi. The screen's behind you. So I can't play video games because of you. Oh, why does it want me to log into the damn thing? I have to log into my chat. Hold on. Why can't it just save my flippin' password? Mud, can you lie down? You got a whole bed in front of you. He does this thing. I just fed him. I just gave you something to eat. Do you not like what I gave you to eat? Are you mad about it? Well, he's lying down finally. Select all the bicycles. Great. This is not my password. This is too many characters, and I'm gonna get it. I hate when you fill out the fill out all the squares with motorcycles. Whoever invented the fill out all the squares with motorcycles shit should be shot in the head. All the squares with fire hydrants. There is an easier way to do. Oh my god! Hold on. What the hell? And I know that's not my password. Fill the squares with the buses, boss. There, I already did it. Now all the ones with motorcycles. There. Ugh. I should be able to do this once. I'm gonna kill myself. Select all the bus images. I can't keep doing this. Oh my god. Please try again. How many cars? These pictures are all low-res shit. Oh my god, I don't see any fucking cars. So, I'm still doing it. Fire hydrants. Fire hydrant, fire hydrant, fire hydrant. I'm gonna blow my brains out. Select all the cars. Check the new images. I gotta bring this in as a problem. I gotta bring in endless captcha as a problem. You should get 2 of those. 2 of those. 2! Solo gaming. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's the audio? How's the audio? Is that the cat everyone says lost forever? No, that cat is definitely lost forever. Alright. So why am I still trapped in this one town? Excuse me. Head to the Wildflower Plateau. What? What is this? Track down Virgil. And I swear I did this quest before already. So I don't know why I have to do this one again. Did you like The Whitest Kids You Know? I liked what I saw of it. I didn't see every episode. But The Grapist is a classic. Whitest Kids We Know is one of those, like, reminders that life is unfair because, those guys should have had movie careers. Vito, if you and Dick don't do a deep dive into the Document cards, I will be disappointed. Eric just released a new update video on the Riperverse channel. Yeah, I heard he released a new update video. You guys want to put it on? Let me see. Let me see if I can bring that up. I heard he was updating us. How is there an update? There's one comic! There's one comic! It's Isom. He gets hit by a car and he sees Yaira. You know how I know Eric's not writing or doing anything? Is like, how does he have time to, like, sit around and make update videos about nothing? He's not writing comics. He's not planning out his universe. He's just making endless fucking videos about shit we've already seen. Alright, hold on. I want to see this video. I mean, maybe I should save it for the show. Sorry, wrong button. Maybe I should save it for the show, but I'm not going to. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this it? Yaira number 1. Yaira number 1. Riperverse says they want more reviews. I'm gonna make a video in about a month. There's Jim. Jim knows what he wants. Jim has good taste. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So this is the... Wait. Way too big. Firefox. Transform. Fit to screen. This is 2 minutes long. Alright. Let's get an update. Let's get an update. I need a drink for this. I need my delicious Prime 10 calorie energy drink. 10 calories. Ah. Oh, that's good.
Number 1 is currently...
What is happening, Eric? What? Yaira?
Yaira number 1 is currently up for pre-order. If you are new to the Riperverse or you haven't read the 3...
You couldn't get that in one take. Yaira's currently available for pre-order. If you haven't gotten in on the whatever. I need to do multiple takes for that.
Yaira number 1 is currently up for pre-order. If you are new to the Riperverse or you haven't read the 3 previously released books, you could have some questions as to where this fits in the universe.
See, this is why... Okay, so here's why it was not stupid for him to make an animation, okay? I think the animation... Look, he spent too much money on it, but I get it. Now, every time he makes one of these videos, he just has footage to cut to. It doesn't have to do anything with that. He just has B-roll now. He paid for B-roll. Paid too much for B-roll, but it makes a lot more sense than this Yaira shit, where you can't cut to this. I mean, I guess he's going to anyway. Just get... Alright, you got B-roll. You paid $100,000 for B-roll. Okay.
Are new to the Riperverse or you haven't read the 3 previously released books, you could have some questions as to where this fits in the universe. So let's get you caught up without totally spoiling some of the events. Yaira's first appearance is in Isom number 1.
I find it so funny. I mean, do I really have to say it? Like... Usually when you do these comic lore videos, you know, and it's like, well, Deadpool first appeared in X-Force number 1 back in 1996. And you're like, oh, okay, that, you know, that's history. That's interesting. This is Yaira first appeared 2 years ago because there's only 3 comics. It's like, how are you already making history videos? Can't you wait until you got, like, a full, like, compendium, and then you can go, okay, now it's time to summarize the lore? Can't someone just read a synopsis of Isom number 1? All right, let's get our deep comic lore here. Where did Yaira first appear? How far back do I have to go to learn about Yaira?
Of the events. Yaira's first appearance is in Isom number 1, which is the first Riperverse book to ever be released.
Everyone knows that. How would... Okay, sure.
We learn that she has returned to the city of Florist Park. The book actually starts with Police Sergeant Mick Davies being notified of her return.
That is not in the book. So, at no point do they call this guy Mick Davies. Did they even identify this guy as a police captain? This is our famous 2 weeks ago shot that Yaira has returned. Which for some reason is supposed to be like a major pivotal plot point that he's like so excited about. Okay, Yaira's back.
Actually starts with Police Sergeant Mick Davies being notified of her return. After her identity is confirmed, she reacts in frustration.
Eric, you can do a zoom without the zoom sound. You hear that sound effect? The zoom out sound effect? It's a little much.
Notified of her return. After her identity is confirmed, she reacts in frustration to the undercover cops. As to be expected, law enforcement phones in Alpha Corps, the trio that deals with accept threats in the city.
Yes.
She has a brief skirmish with Braxwell and Ingrid of Alpha Corps before Brian steps in and tells Yaira she was instructed to not return to this city. After being...
How thrilling is that? They have a big conflict that ends with one of them telling her to go away. Cool.
This city. After being hit by Brian, Yaira clashes into Isom a few blocks down. Their stories collide as Isom thinks she's part of Darren's crew and Yaira thinks he's part of Alpha Corps.
Why does he think she's part of Darren's crew? This is the worst. Again, this is why you don't make this, Eric, because this is one of the worst creative writing decisions you've ever made in your life. Is I want Isom to meet Yaira in this first issue. First of all, for no reason. Yaira has literally zero bearing on Isom's story. Like, this is not important at all, other than the fact that she drops him into a car, but you could have just had Darren's goons knock him out a window. Okay. Anyone could have dropped him into a car. There's a million ways to get him on a car without shoving Yaira into it. But fine. They're flying around and they collide in the air for no good reason. This is a 1 in a billion probability. Can you imagine the odds of this happening? That a super lady gets punched by a green guy and Isom gets thrown out a window at the exact same moment and they manage to collide in midair. That's like a cosmic coincidence. This is some Star Wars level, they're a dyad type writing. Oh, they were fated to crash land in midair. It's insanity.
By Brian, Yaira clashes into Isom a few blocks down. Their stories collide as Isom thinks she's part of Darren's crew and Yaira thinks he's part of Alpha Corps.
They're both retarded. Why does he think she's part of Darren's crew? He knew he collided with her in midair. It's not like she punched him. It's like, ah. And why would she think he's part of Alpha Corps? He's wearing red. Should have had him wearing green. Because she could have been like, oh, Alpha Corps. They all wear green. I didn't realize they had a black guy who just flies around in the air crashing into people for no reason.
Part of Alpha Corps. This is where she grabs him by the neck, flies up and drops him on a car to send a message that she is not to be trifled with. This has become a rather iconic scene for us as you have seen this in the comics, animation, and most recently live action.
Why? Why is this iconic for you? You can't just say it's an iconic scene. Like, that's not how this works. A scene becomes iconic, okay? Like The Godfather, after years of people watching the movie, they go, oh, you know, take the guns, leave the cannoli. What an iconic scene that summarizes this gangster culture where, you know, his pastries are more important to him than a man's life. Okay, just because you've done the scene 3 times, you can't just... Did anyone read Isom? And the first time you read it, or maybe the second time you read it, whenever you read it, did you read it, and when Isom crashed in the car, did you go, well, right there, that right there is an iconic scene. Fans are never going to forget the time that Isom, wearing a gay red shirt, fell on a car. How's that iconic at all? It's him getting hurt. It's not like him doing something cool. Why is Eric obsessed with the scene? He's right. He did it in the comics, he did it in animation, and then he did it in live action. Why? What about a black man falling into a car is in Eric's head, and he goes, oh, of all the things I did with Isom, I'm just so proud of a black guy falling into a car. Any other comic writer would be like, yeah, that's just like a throwaway panel that I did. It's not that. Eric, like, in his head, he's like, oh, yeah, look at that. And he falls from the sky, and everyone's looking at him, and he says, "I can't fly." Isn't that iconic?
For us, as you have seen this in the comics, animation, and most recently, live action. If you want to get caught up, you should take advantage of our first appearance bundle.
Get the bundle. Get the bundle. Wait, what's in the bundle? You get, oh, first appearance. Because you got to get the first appearance of Yaira. Okay.
Which gets you ISOM number 1 and Yaira number 1 for as low as $40.50. However, Yaira does appear in ISOM number 2.
Oh,
very
wow.
Briefly.
Wow.
Only this time it's by her alias. And if you've watched the live action trailer,
yeah,
you know that she goes by Sally Rodale and is involved with Projexis. But the event of Yaira number 1 takes place.
All right, so we got some Yaira number 1 art here. Here's the thing I'm going to say. A lot of people are getting are really obsessed with the art. To me, I'm a story guy. As long as the art is conveying the story, I don't care. So, I'm sure there's some technical thing. I'd say her face here is like a little not great. But as long as it communicates the story, I'm happy with it. I'm not nearly as nitpicky as some other people about this stuff. Also, as long as you don't lecture other artists and go look at how fast my artists are. You know, I just needed 5 inkers to finish the book. Eric, just don't lecture other people and then we'll have nothing to say about your art. The problem is you lecturing other people. Look at how I did it. I just hired a guy to move 3D models around. Okay, cool.
After her appearance in ISOM number 1. She's dangerous. Is she a villain? Is she a hero? Her motives...
She's a villain, obviously. That's what I also don't get. I'm pretty sure he's clearly established she's a villain like multiple times. Maybe she's an anti-hero, but...
have yet to be made clear, so you'll have to read the book.
Okay, this I do have a problem with in terms of the art. Look, I want big boobs on a lady, but if you put a tight sweater on, I wish I could get rid of this red line. This huge shadow under her boobs is like, that would mean the sweater has a specific pocket to jam your breasts into. You would not have this. Like, that's the one thing about the art that has bothered me, is I'm like, you can have sexy-looking boobs without making it look like she's wearing some insane, weird spandex thing that somehow perfectly cups each... It's like, this is a bra. It's like she's wearing a shirt that the bra is part of the shirt. Because no shirt, the fabric would just stretch across your breasts. This would be a flat line right here. Anyway.
To get some more information.
Is she about to zap an old lady, by the way? She looks super evil there. Okay, so there's an old Native American looking lady who's going, "Oh, you're Yaira from the old land." She goes, "You're gonna give away my secret identity," and she's about to zap her with her laser eyes. Sweaters don't have that. A sweater would pull taut. Look, here's my tits. If I pull it tight, it doesn't create a perfect groove under my sweater. Okay, it's gonna create. There's no way to do this unless the shirt would have to be pulling upwards to create this under boob thing. But why would a sweater pull towards the neck? It pulls left to right across your body.
So head over to Riperverse.com/Yaira to pre-order. Fulfillment does start on the latter.
I'll say this about Eric. Whatever effects package he bought here. I like this. I like this effects package. I should get this. This rainbow blur here. See, I can say nice stuff about Eric July. They're always like, Vito, you're so mean to Eric July. No, I'm not. Look, he bought a really nice effects package. Alright, so it color shifts. How's it color shifting off of white? It divides white into a red layer, a green layer, and a blue layer. That's pretty cool. So it goes... It takes the white layer and it makes it RGB. You can see there, you got a red layer, a distinct red layer, a distinct green layer, and a distinct blue layer. Which, when all of those are overlaid on each other, make white. So it takes each of those channels, divides it up, and then shifts them off screen at different increments. I could say that looks cool. I want that. I want that effect. Somebody tell me where to get that effect.
Does start on the latter half.
And he's got good taste. Whoever put this together has good taste in font, I'm gonna say. This Riperverse font, very good. Very good font. Slight italicize, slight slant to it. And look at that, he can even slide it. Doesn't even have to slide left, right. Scraps, will you let me look at this video? I'm trying to admire the effect. He can even slide up, down. He gets even better. Red, green, blue. Each channel shifting differently. It's a cool effect. I gotta find that effect.
Pre-order fulfillment does start on the latter half of May, and we can't wait for you to read this book by Jen and Sylvia Saska.
Why can you get an image of them where they don't look like evil psycho? Why? I mean, this looks nicer than they normally look. Normally, they look like insane witches. They're just kind of fun witchy. This looks like the witches from Scooby-Doo. This is when the Scooby-Doo kids meet the weird witch ladies, and they tell them how to piss on each other. Remember that episode of Scooby-Doo with the piss?
Art by Deborah Perino.
Okay, stop. There's another thing is, what is with all the art of everybody who works for him? Just put a picture of him. Whatever. A fade out? A fade to black? What do I get? What do I get at the last? This looks terrible, though. Okay, so Eric, you're doing a really good job with this. This looks great. Clean lettering. You got the filled in letters, you got the stroked letters, you got that little channel effect. This 3D logo, whoever made this for you, did a bad job. Your logo looks much better when it's flat. Keep it flat. You're a comic book company. You don't make anything that is 3D. You're not Pixar. You don't make 3D graphics. Actually, you've been accused of using 3D graphics. The worst thing to do is to tell someone to make a little 3D model of your stupid hat and whatever else. This looks like trash. Go back to the 2D. Go back to the 2D logo. So the best thing about the Ira trailer is, again, this effects package that I need someone to find for me. Look at that. Starts white. Shift. First shift, you see the blue layer. Blue layer followed by the green layer, followed by the red layer. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's a stock effect, but I wonder if that's built into like iMovie or something. Scraps, can I play video games, please? Can I play video games, please? Looks like a commercial for Dude Wipes. That's a sweet effect. That's a sweet effect. The classic Scooby-Doo episode where they unmask the monster and it's actually the Sasker sisters. You couldn't even tell it was a hat? Let me look at it again. Well, yeah, it doesn't look like a hat anymore. It looks like a fucking Twinkie. This no longer looks like a hat at all. I mean, if it's supposed to be a hat, make it look like a hat and put like this gloss rubber texture on it. Have you ever seen a rubber hat? No. So put a fabric texture on it if you have to make a 3D hat. This is like standard shit though, where like a guy learns whatever guy is making motion graphics for Eric learned about the emboss tool. I mean, if you look at this real close, you can see there's even like some weird. See on the E, you have like this little like shit line here. Because first of all, I think this yeah, you can even, man, I don't know if I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? I can't. You can see that this logo was actually, I think, badly vectored, because this is not a straight line, which is usually typical when you take a logo and you try to cut it out manually and you don't go in and refine it. Some of these lines are fucked, but again, 99% of people will not care. Yeah, see, like this here should just all be the same color. The only reason you're seeing these little dips is because whatever they took to vector this out has some rough edges that they did not go in and refine, and just whatever. Don't make it 3D. That's it. You thought it was Ricky's helmet and visor? I do need a Shonen revolver hat. It looks like a fucking Twinkie. No hat is, you know, it's always fun to nitpick this shit. Here's the real takeaway. This is not iconic, Eric. Eric, your guy falling onto a car. As somebody pointed out, Eric said nothing would ever change in the comics, but clearly Isom lands on a yellow car, and then in the animation he lands on a yellow car. But in the live action, he lands on a not yellow car. Multiverse continuity issues, Eric. Don't you respect the fans? That's a joke. I don't give a shit about that at all. I should just do a show where I should just be like, what do you call it? I should just be Ethan and just pointlessly nitpick Isom shit. I could do it forever. Because it's all bad. It's all bad. Do I have to save the ISOM cards? Everybody else gets to look at the ISOM cards. Look, we'll probably look at them again. Nobody's watching the stream. Where do I find the ISOM cards? He also, yeah, I don't know why they changed the angle on it. ISOM cards. Dokumon cards, closer look. Is this all of them? I don't know why everyone's acting like this is like a revelation because, did this guy post all of them? Yeah. These have been available for a year. Nobody listens to me, okay? Nobody listens to anything I do or say. Get out of here. I said, everyone's like, Vito, why do you think Eric's a bad writer? And I'm like, well, because I read the fucking ISOM cards, man. And then people go like, what are the ISOM cards? I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, well, just go look at them. They're terrible. Here. I know this has been beat. I saw these a year ago, and I'm like, you guys don't understand. He can't write at all, which is, I'm not even going to say it's fine. It's bad. If you want to make comic books, you have to be able to write, right? Isn't that obvious? Am I crazy? Thank you for the 10 super chat dollars, my friend. Dumb username says, I wouldn't worry about Deadpool 3, 1, because it's a chance to prove your point about not keeping your ideas a secret. And 2, because Deadpool 3 will be woke trash guaranteed. I think I'm going to be okay. Dude, he writes like a 12-year-old child. That's what I've said from day one. I said, they go, how do you know ISOM's going to be bad? And I go, because I read the campaign. Let me see if I can find the campaign page real quick. ISOM #1 campaign. I don't know if that page should still be up. This was the first thing Eric ever put up, and everyone's like, and remember, even EVS, that people don't remember. I said, I was at subject 0. I said this is gonna be shit, and even Ethan Van Sciver went, well, it's not even out yet. You don't know it's gonna be bad, bro. Here's how I know it's bad, because this synopsis was written by a child. Did he finally fix it? No, it's still the same dog shit it was. Avery Silman was once an entry-level hero known as Isom in the city of Florence Park, Texas, shortly after gaining his special abilities. You don't need this. Get rid of that. He was once an entry-level hero. We don't need to know when he became a hero. He's a hero. And also, the fact that he's a hero, we already know he has special abilities. Everyone knows every superhero has special abilities. This sentence should be, Avery Silman was once an entry-level hero known as Isom in the city of Florence Park, Texas. This is completely superfluous and should not be here. A certain event had him hang up his suit. Stop it! That's terrible fucking writing. A certain event? A certain event? Give me, you don't have to say what it is, but say, after experiencing a great tragedy, Isom hung up his suit. Give me some hint. Okay? Unfortunately, after a tremendous loss, Isom felt compelled to hang up his suit. You don't have to tell me exactly what happened, but you don't say a certain event. How is that thrilling to the people who paid $4 million to this? I can't wait to find out about a certain event. A certain event, a certain event. Now he stays on the outskirts of the city living as a rancher. Sure, that's fine. Avery's sister Altona gives him a call. Get rid of it. Avery's sister Altona contacts him, asking him to visit an old friend by the name of Darren Fontano. Another family friend that was interning with Altona. Okay, so this is already confusing. He does this all the time. Eric does this all the time. Here's how you can tell if Eric wrote something. Because Eric does not understand that the subject of a paragraph changes whenever you change the topic. Okay? Whatever the last subject you brought up was, is the current subject of your paragraph. So, Avery's sister Altona. That's your first subject. So everything after this is about Altona. Gives him a call and wants him to visit an old friend. So now the subject of the paragraph is an old friend, because this is our new topic. By the name of Darren Fontano. Okay. Another family friend that was interning with Altona has gone missing. So now it sounds like Darren Fontano is another family friend. Because it's all confusing. You have to stay focused on Darren. Darren's the last thing you said. So you have to say, Darren recently had an old family friend interning with him. Okay, or some other way to rewrite this. But Darren has changed much since he was hanging out with Avery when they were young. Come on. But Darren has changed much since he was hanging out with Avery when they were young. Say, but Darren has changed much since the old days of hanging out with Avery. Or, but though these boys have a past together, Darren is a changed man. Not was hanging out with Avery when they were young. Was with when. Too many fucking, I don't even know what you call those. He's a cold-blooded shot caller and one of the most feared men in the city, sure. This visit turns into one of the longest days in Avery's life. This is one of the most cliched. Don't use cliches. Don't say it's the longest day in his life. Who cares about the longest day in a superhero's life? Unless it's like Batman. No, even then, don't say it's the longest day in Batman's life. Terrible, what is this, the 1920s? One of the longest days in his life. Around these parts, people call special beings accepts. And unfortunately for Avery, okay, don't put a period because this sentence by itself makes no sense. The visit turns on one of the longest days in Avery's life. Around these parts, people call special beings absex. These are completely unrelated points. You put a comma here because you're talking about why am I giving this guy writing lessons? Unfortunately for Avery, he has the luxury of running into some of them. The Alpha Core and Yaira have their own set of conflicts. Okay, here's the problem. The Alpha Core sounds like a team. Yaira, I don't know what that is, but because you put it next to the Alpha Core, you should have said the members of Alpha Core and a mysterious woman known as Yaira. But now, Yaira to me sounds like another company or team name because you put it next to the team name of the Alpha Core. Okay? The members of the Alpha Core and a mysterious super being named Yaira have their own set of conflicts. Again, another stupid way to put this. All of this is like the stupidest possible way to write anything. Let's see. Patrick Wrightson for a big $50 on the board. Hey, man, sorry. It's been a while since I dropped by. I hope you've been well. Sorry about all the comic drama. Well, it's been great, Patrick. I'm glad you're alive. Konami Kid for 5. Love the stream. Got a jet. Got a certain event I can't miss. Yeah, get to the certain event. Yeah, we've hit the workout. The exercise fund has been achieved. Good work, everyone. I don't even know what we're at. We're at least 55. I'll put it at 55. Good work, everybody. I'll put it at 60. I think we're at 60. Maybe more. Okay. A man built like a tank. Another fucking cliche. Come on! Here's... was ChatGPT around when, what do you call it? When he was making this? Okay, because you can go to ChatGPT and you say, can you give me some, ways to say a man's built like a tank other than saying a man built like a tank? Joe, cliches are bad. They're cliches for a reason. A man built like a tank by the name of Santuan reappears. Reappears? And he's had previous confrontation with Avery. What? Wait, did Isam and Santuan know each other? I don't remember that at all. A man built like a tank. I want to rewrite this so bad. Santuan, comma, a man built like a tank, comma, reappears and is prepared for yet another confrontation with his old adversary, Isam. There. Not a man built like a tank by the name of Santuan. No, Santuan, comma, a man built like a tank, comma. A man built like a tank by the name of Santuan reappears, and this is all run-on sentences. So what happens with Avery and Darren's meeting? I don't give a shit. You just told me I've got to worry about Alpha Core, Yaira, and Santuan. Now we're back to Avery and Darren? Who and where is the family friend? The family who cares? Why? Who and where? This is your hook. This is the hook for your fucking comic book, you psychopath. Who's trying to kill Batman? What happened to the Green Lantern Corps? Why is Spider-Man's girlfriend being held high? Like, big, fucking exciting plot beats. What is going on? You have to read to find out the comic. Okay? Let me, hold on. Old comic covers. 1960s. You know what they would do on the cover? Okay? Here's one. Let's take a look. Open link in new tab. Here's the cover of the comic. We've done it! Immediately. We've done it. We've created the greatest villain of all for Spider-Man. The greatest villain of all. Mysterio. Who or what is he? What's this? Spider-Man turning to crime. My God. Ever see a comic book hero go to a psychiatrist? You will not. All right, that one's not as exciting. But back in the day, that was exciting. This was new. This was new ground. How fucking exciting is the idea of a silhouetted, masked figure who the editors are declaring is the greatest villain of all time? Your question, who is this mysterious villain? Why would Spider-Man turn to crime? Incredible questions. Here's ISOM. Who is the family friend? They gave this man $4 million. They gave this man $4 million to get the answer to who and where is the family friend. That is the hook. That's literally the final hook. This is the big question. Who and where is the family friend? That's the final line of the synopsis. Who and where is the family friend? Reckon says, I used to love when we were talking about random stuff other than Eric September. Well, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. I just need to make a point that from day one, I was telling everyone, look, if Eric's actually writing this book, it's going to be bad. Because any man who either wrote this or read this and signed off on it cannot write. It's This is the worst fucking writing. This is a 12-year-old. If a 12-year-old wrote this, I would be impressed. I'd say this kid's got a great head on his shoulders. A grown 35-year-old man writing this is fucking embarrassing on a number of levels. Thank you, Cypherson. Pet your cat, get on the bike. Hi, Scraps. Scraps, you want to say hi to everybody? Scraps, why are you hiding? Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Hi. Meow. You okay? Did you eat good? Say hi. Say hi to the people. Did you eat okay? Hey. Meow. I like you. I like you. You're a pretty cat. What do you think of Isom? Are you a big Isom fan, or are you more a Yaira cat? I'm going to name my next cat Yaira. I'm going to name my cat Yaira. I'm going to name you Yaira. You going to be okay? Okay. Scraps is going back. Ugh. Why is everybody saying I look skinny on the last Biggest Problem episode? It's weird. Is this my correct thing? Vito, how can I become a successful content creator like you? Threaten suicide constantly. It's fascinating to hear a writer bitch about amateurish work. Well, it's okay to be an amateur. But if you're an amateur, just accept that you're an amateur and go, gee golly shucks, I'm so glad everyone came out to support me. Keep in mind, guys, this is my first attempt, but I just really love comics. I'm going to try my best. Every July comes out the gate, and all his friends go. All his fucking idiot friends go, this man is a genius. This man is the next Stan Lee. And when people say that, we got to talk about it. Because he's not... Stan Lee at least knew how to write a sentence. Stan Lee was a Jewish guy. Every Jewish guy is a good writer. Every single one. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. All right. We'll read the cards if people donate. But otherwise, let's play some Final Fantasy. Let's take a little break, play a little games. Maybe if the stream's going strong, we can read some ISOM cards. Actually, is just a tremendously bad writer. Where is this thing. How do I fight this guy in cards? It's like, you know how Kanye talks a lot of shit, you know, and goes like, I'm a once-in-a-lifetime genius talent. Kanye gets to do that because he can actually write music, right? Like, the mere act of raising money on the internet, that's cool, but it's not the same as... That's the difference. Okay. Eric thinks making the money is the end goal. I mean, in a way, I guess it can be. I guess it can be the end goal, but it's not the end goal as a creative. Yeah, that's the end goal of a company man. Company man wants to make that dollar bill. I get it. But he's always talking about, he's like, your peers don't matter. Well, here's the thing, man. That's the weirdest thing. He's like really upset when everybody's like, oh, I won like a comic award, or, you know, I'm really well respected by my peers. And he's like, well, that doesn't matter. All that matters is the money. It's like, yeah, if you're into trash, if you enjoy like reading the most basic bit, like that's like saying Star Wars The Last Jedi is a fantastic movie. Why? Because it made a lot of money. It doesn't matter if your peers or whatever give you accolades. All that matters is, did the mass market give it money? You do a story analysis when you finish Rebirth of what? ISOM? Let's put it this way. Right now, everything I'm gonna put out a video at some point. I'm gonna say YouTube makes me no money. So the only way I'm gonna make certain videos is if my Patreon gets to a certain level, because otherwise I just can't afford it. Let's put it this way. I'm an amateur comic book creator. I fully admit I'm an amateur. If anybody comes to me and they say this part of your comic is bad, you got a lot to learn, you know, this didn't work. This is part of why I have an editor who's been working in comics for over a decade, and he looks over every page and he tells me, well, you got to fix this, you got to change this. And I go, okay, let's do it. I don't just immediately run out and do whatever. All right, so my plan in this deck is to run a double Cactuar spread. Hit those top lanes and hit them hard. Now I just need to Leviathan downward. Boom. Yeah, right? Do that. How do I push forward from there? I guess security officer. Oh, wait, no. Security officer would open up both. No, it would open up. Wait. I'm confused. No, security officer would do the exact same thing. Wait, what was out in a day? I don't understand. Come on, we need to push forward here. I can't do a 2 there. Oh, I should lock him out. Lock. Boom. You're blocked, bitch. Oh, man, I've pushed real far forward here. He might lock me out here, though. That would suck. Let's see. Maybe I should have kept locking him. Oh, but I lock him if I play anything that goes downward. Yeah. Boop, you're done, bitch. And now he's locked out. You have no plays. Yeah. Riot Trooper. Powerful. Riot Trooper. Toxrat. Devil Rider. Owned. If you only do for yourself what you did for the spoiler-free Godzilla Kong review. What do you mean? Rather than spending months on a video? That didn't get any views. I've never read Prequel Adventure. I have no idea what that is. I just got a 25-0 victory. I could just turn my second channel into a full Eric July hater channel and probably get a lot of views.
You and I are definitely gonna have to play again sometime. But not today. Gotta run.
Hold it.
Give me the card, bitch.
Right.
Is it truly lost a cat and it's never coming back? Well, it's been gone for a year, so I kind of doubt that it's coming back.
I remember. So this is that so? No, seriously.
Where's the card?
Maybe check with him.
A merc's job is never done.
Damn it. Talk to Thorn at the card shop outside Cologne. Wait, you drew Midgar. That's a car. How is that Midgar? Wait. Oh, I see it now. It's not a car. Do a review of Rockabur. Dude, I destroyed that guy. I destroyed that motherfucker. Alright, how do I leave? Where are other missions? Region map. World map. Is this the Calm Star? I don't know, there's always a part of me that's like, what is taking things over the top, you know? At what point have I said too much about Eric July? Hey. I want that card, motherfucker. Give me the card, cocksucker. Show us more Tifa, Tommy. I'll challenge you to a game, bitch. I already have my play. Double Cactar. Double Cactar play. Keep your friendly content, reviews, gameplay separate. Yeah, well, this main channel is, I guess. Okay, maybe this main channel should be the friendly channel. Maybe my Gina Carano rant should have went on my secondary channel. That's not a bad idea. Get out of here. Give me my cactuses. Alright. Start with the security officer. Boom. Move into the cactus. Cactus. Down. Boom. Fighting diagonals is hard. I could go Wolf Boy here, then have a two-shot. But he's got guys coming in like a motherfucker here. Well. I'd really like a two-drop there. Yes. Okay, this feels like a solid play. Question is, where does he go here? Oh, he's all the way back there. He's an idiot. Level up. Fuck! Oh, fuck! That's really bad. Oh, shit. How did he do that? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, wait, that can unlock... No, that doesn't do anything for me. Oh, I've made a horrible mistake. I'm locked out. I'm locked out. Can I forfeit? Restart. I thought I had a good plan there. Then he completely locked me off the board. Alright, I'm trying double cactus again. Double cactus. Double cactus. Let's see, that doesn't cut him off from anything, though. Oh god, he's gonna fuck me. Am I gonna take a victory lap and Gina Carano's lawsuit bombs? I don't even need, I already know it's gonna bomb. It's like a waste of everyone's time. It's like bizarre that people are going, no, she might win. I think she might win. Yeah, you think she might win? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I hope you're right. He's gonna lock me out again. I gotta go with this guy. Yeah. There. Now he only has one place to play. And now he has 2 places to play. Oh, that was a stupid play from him. Why did he do that? I'm glad he did that. Security trooper or wolf? I guess wolf. Well, no, because then I could set up a 2 behind me. Wow, why is he playing like this? He's playing very badly. Alright, well now I win, because I just lock up all the remaining slots and he can't play anything. Game over. That was strange that he decided to do that. Do a book a year? Oh, we're gonna do more than a book a year. Here's what people don't understand right now is big things are coming for the Super Killer universe. Big plans are coming to the Super Killer universe. Dude, the lawyers are just goofing around. It's like a fucking publicity stunt. It's not even a good publicity stunt. Should be working on your next comic. Oh, you think? You think I should be writing Super Killer #2? Yeah, that's not happening. There's no way Vito's already writing Super Killer #2 and already has an artist picked out. That's impossible. That's not even a thing. Let's put it this way. Super Killer #3 is being written. Okay? We're doing it all simultaneous. First year is going to be choppy, man. We're figuring shit out, but, I've already decided I'm quitting YouTube. It's over. The only way here's the only way you're going to get YouTube videos from me moving forward is, I have to get my Patreon to $3 grand a month. And of that money, all of it will go to a team of like 3 different editors who I will pay $1,000 a month to help me edit videos. I will probably not take a dime. I won't take a dime. All the Patreon money will go to the editors. I'll take whatever the ad revenue is, which will be nothing. Okay, this Ghostbusters money, I probably lost about $1,000 making it. I didn't do the total, but I think I lost about $1,000 making that Ghostbusters video. And we can argue up and down about, well, if you put it out sooner. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I thought trying to ride the algorithm would make sense. You skip #2? I'll say this. Here's the problem. Here's how it works. Super Killer #1 is the origin story. And the thing about the origin story is you have to devote a lot of pages to what the fuck is going on and who the fuck are these people. So it's hard to tell like it's still a complete story, but a lot of it is exposition. It's here's who we are and here's what we do. Issue 2 is, okay, now we're here and here's how the job works. Okay? Issue 2 is the first time with our 2 characters on a job together from day 1. You know, going through it. What does a job look like? How are these missions handed out? What do you have to do? What are the rules? They made Tifa wear shorts under her skirt. Wait, did they? They really do not want me to rotate the camera under her. Hey, don't fade her out when I get close to her with the camera. Don't fade her out. Don't fade her out. Let me see. She's got something under there. Stuff like the Ghostbusters review might not be worth the effort now. It was a stupid idea. Super Killer #3 honestly was written probably, at least in my head. It's not like written on paper, but I have the entire plot of Super Killer issue 3 figured out before Super Killer number 2. Because Super Killer number 3 is going to be the if you're in issue. Okay? After Super Killer 3 comes out, if you're not on the hook, then goodbye. This comic probably isn't for you. But if you are on the hook, issue 3 is going to be... It's going to be the bloodiest, most fucked up issue of the whole thing. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortably bloody. People are going to die, and you're going to feel bad about it. And that'll be the moment where you either go, well, this is a little too much for me, or you go, all right, I'm in for the long haul. So... we got to get to that point. Now, the question becomes, for me, and it's going to depend on how quick we're putting them together. The climax of the first arc will either be issue 4 or issue 6. I would like it to be issue 6 to give myself a little more build-up. But that depends on how fast we are doing these things. If the comic is going at a slow pace, then we'll have to speed it up and put it in issue 4. A certain event will happen, and you will learn who or what is that family friend. Who or what? Who or what is the family friend? Oh, you're not going to be happy about this at all. You're not going to be happy about this at all. She's wearing those shorts. She's wearing those shorts. That's it. That's the bottom line. And that's the bottom line. We'll back go to Greenland and Super Killer 3. There's a room full of trash boxes. I'm organizing a bunch of crap. Return to Vash and hand over the card. Head to the Wildflower Plateau. Where's the Wildflower Plateau? I'll do this for this little girl. I'm gonna help this lolly out. Deliver the card, sure. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? To get through the swamp, I need the chocobo. Got it. Speak with Mildred. Can I fast travel? I can fast travel. Isom is the family friend. Prediction: a hero Deadpool will have to kill is going to be his girlfriend. Trust me, it will suck. In the movie... Look, I can't say exactly what I know, but... I have obtained limited information about the plot of that Deadpool movie. And for some fucking reason... Hold on. I'm glad for the company. What do you want me to do? Fix this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You need a rotor component. Where do I get the point? Transmuter chip.
Step 1 was scoring a as for the ingredients. Not that anyone's seen it. Time it's happened is
okay, let's do it. So basically, transmute a windmill gear and give it to Mildred. So basically, somebody told me, or I found information about the plot of Deadpool. And it would have made sense. Wait, I need, what? Craftsmanship 4. Craftsmanship 4? How do I get to Craftsmanship 4? Do I gotta make more trash? And they told me, yeah, like, even though they introduced this idea, that it doesn't really matter for some reason. Oh, okay, so I gotta just transmute more shit. Okay. Oh, is it only if I transmute stuff that I haven't transmuted before that my craftsmanship goes up? Craftsmanship up. Craftsmanship up. I need an ether. Okay. Craftsmanship up. I have not been crafting shit. Why can't I make this? I need a Quetzalcoatl Talon. Fuck. When is Super Killer? Super Killer's forever, baby. Trust me, right after I'm done with this, Daddy's making more Super Killer. That's why I have not been streaming, and I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the Tuesday show, because honestly, it's just 2 hours out of my day I'd rather devote to making comics. Was I a fan of Xena? On some level, but I was like a kid when it was out. I think I actually liked the Hercules show better. It's so weird because I played Final Fantasy 12-2 where you could jump on the Chocobo, and now that I can't ride a Chocobo and jump with it, I'm really mad. Used to be able to jump and glide with these motherfuckers, and it was awesome. Also, where the hell am I going? I was a fan of the original Final Fantasy VII. In a big way, actually. I was always a big fan of Final Fantasy VII. Wait, where do I find a Quetzalcoatl? I beat Final Fantasy VII, I think, while working at a Domino's Pizza. Yeah, go to that thing then. Why can't I go to it? Oh, it's like, where the fuck am I? Wildflower Plateau. Why haven't I been there, and how do I get there? It's like on the other side of the city. Oh, I gotta go like underneath. Any interest in Dragon's Dogma 2? There's just too many games, man. I haven't even beat Elden Ring yet, and I got like 100 hours in it. It's like, how does anyone have time? How do people have time to? Here's what's happened. Okay, here's what I've learned. Also, is how do I say this without sounding like a dick? And I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but when your job is not like just a 9-to-5 kind of thing. Oh wait, hold on. I could sniff the ground, right? When your job is like constantly juggling a bunch of stupid bullshit, and let's be clear, everything I make is stupid bullshit. What do you mean you sense something nearby? Oh, I'll go that way. You just don't have time for anyone else's bullshit. You know? So it's like, it's very rare I go to a movie or play a video game, or... Most of my time is spent working on random shit. Or playing with these cats that are always mad at me. Scraps, I can't see the screen because of you. I love you. I'm doing a lot of different stuff right now. My Chocobo couldn't find anything? What? I'm confused. Did we get it or not? Scraps, I love you. I'll play with you later. I'll follow you, buddy. Take me. So it's like, anytime it's like, hey, do you want to watch TV? Do you want to do anything? It's like, nah, I think I'd rather work. Do I have to get up to, Scraps, what's wrong, little cat? Hi. Hi, little babies. Any funny details about the court case when you ran over a cop? Only the fact that I had to pay a bunch of money for a lawyer for no reason, and I'm still mad about it, but... Oh, well. Basically, when the LAPD says you're charged with, You're charged with attempted, I don't know what it was, assault and battery on a police officer. You're like, oh, well, I wasn't trying to assault a cop. And they're like, well, we say you did. Like, cool. So how much is my bail? Like, bail is set at $100,000. And you're like, oh, awesome. So, I have to pay a bail bondsman. You know what? I'm not going to go through how much money everything cost for the stupidest fucking thing in the world. It was all just a bunch of money for the city. Congratulations, everybody. I don't remember the exact details. And then the money just for a lawyer to do basically nothing. What? Is it outside? Okay, so it's outside the tube. Are you gonna do stand-up comedy? I am, and I don't want to do it. I have to do it at what's his name, stand-up show. So that's this month. I got to write some new jokes, I think, because all my jokes suck. I can now transmute a hunter bracelet. Cool. Did I ever try not assaulting cops? Guys, you know me. I can't not assault cops. No, turn the fuck around, dumbass. Also, controlling the chocobo sucks. Why is it gotta control like a tank? What? You not wanting to do it will make it better? I kind of want to do it as a character. I think, you know what? I think I want to do stand up as like not me. What if I just did stand up as like a really racist guy? Get on Kill Tony. I almost was on Kill Tony 10 years ago. And I put my name in the hat to be on one of the first, like, it was like the first year of Kill Tony. And I was at the Comedy Store and I put my name in the hat and I didn't get on and then I never went back. So. I've just realized though, okay, let's put it this way. So last night I was trying to watch stand-up comedy and I watched Dave Attell's new comedy special. And I like Dave Attell, but man, I was just not laughing at all. I really like Dave Attell as like a guy and I always loved his like TV shows and shit, but his new Netflix special, I was just like, I was not laughing. And then I was like, do I just not like stand-up? But then I rewatched one of Chappelle's specials and I was laughing. I'm like, well, I like stand-up. It's so hard to be a good stand-up, I think. And I've realized, you know, my interest in comedy has always been like written comedy, like scripts, you know? I'm into comedy writing much more than like performing or shooting the shit. I think shooting the shit, honestly, here's the problem with me. I think me and Dick shooting the shit during a podcast and just like goofing on each other, or even like WATP and like Howard Stern, whatever else, all that shit I find just like way funnier than stand-up. Why do I not remember how to play this game? Maybe I'm crazy, but I like a good podcast. I should jump on Trashcast. I don't know. Gotta be unique. A character's a good idea. I don't think me doing stand-up is that funny. I think me doing a character. Maybe I'll just do like an Andrew Dice Clay. Andrew Dice Clay, if you ever look it up, Andrew Dice Clay's real name is Andrew Silverstein, and he used to just be a nerdy little Jewish guy. And one day, for no reason, he said, What if I just pretended to be like a fucking obnoxious Jersey scumbag?
Know which ones to pick?
Soros here, I'll buy Super Killer for 1 trillion. Let's do it.
As much as I want to believe you, your face says otherwise.
I'm always down to jump on Trash Kist, but, you know, I don't want to cause no trouble.
Reminds me of when we picked flowers for the
Pick flowers using the illustration as a guide. Okay, so I need some yellows. Well, how do I pick a fucking flower? Give me some yellow ones.
and soft too.
Okay, here's the thing. Everybody was complaining about fucking Spider-Man making you help a deaf girl or whatever. Why are they not complaining about the fact that Cloud has to pick flowers?
That's a start. But we're
Andrew Rice Cray. Oh, it's me, Andrew Rice Cray. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny, actually. Andrew Rice Cray. You ever go to get a Muguga pan? And you go, listen, bitch. You make a Muguga pan for me. Alright, I need some red ones and some white ones. You making me some you making me a fried chicken number 5.
like deep, passionate.
Andrew Rice Clay. I might steal that joke. I just gotta go. Alright guys, I want to do a couple impressions. This is a character I do. His name's Andrew Rice Clay. Hickory dickory dock. The cat ran up the crock. I need some Andrew Dice Clay jokes, and that I can just say in an Asian accent. Hickory dickory. How would you say dickory? Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up me cock. Uncommit to the bed immediately, and I just go, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. Fast travel's now available. I have to work on my Asian accent. I am Andrew Ratchet, and I have a dirty nursery rhyme for you. Oh! How would an Asian guy say, oh? Ooh! 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 I'm gonna look up some Andrew Dice Clay stand-up really good. So this is you pretending to be racist? No, I'm just racist. What do you want me to do? Asian people are not allowed to talk with a funny accent all the time and then go, oh, but nobody else can make fun of it. Uncle Roger gets to go, it's me, Uncle Roger. Once Uncle Roger showed up, like, no, if Asian people are okay with Uncle Roger, then no one's allowed to complain about anything.
Today we back with niece and nephew favorite chef, Auntie Liz.
Hi everyone.
Auntie Liz, Uncle Roger moved to LA now. Do you miss me?
Aw, of course we missed you, but not as an employee.
What? Why you don't want peanut? I'm allergic. You scare peanut. Big man like you scare peanut. Today we're gonna review nephew Auntie Hainanese chicken rice. Let's see who's chicken.
Hiya!
No question. Mine.
Alright, first knife through it, and then into a mortar and pestle, and just break
Pounding, fuyo.
oils and
Pounding, your favorite, Auntie Liz.
Auntie Liz, Uncle Roger real voice. Nigel Wen and Uncle Roger.
Hey guys, my name's Nigel Ang, and this.
Why is he allowed to do the voice? Why is Nigel allowed to do it and I can't do it?
Hey guys, my name's Nigel Ang, and this is my Wired autocomplete interview.
Why is he allowed to do it?
Complete? Yeah, Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger, see ya. Why is he allowed to do it? Why can't I do it? I should be able. I am a human being like Uncle Roger. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just being Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger's allowed to do it. What, I'm only allowed to be racist to Italian people? Is that it?
It was our pleasure. I'm kind of worried though. What if mine's not as pretty as mine?
Then your mom will be mad at you from beyond the grave forever.
I just so happen to be a florist. I'd be more than happy to help you put one together.
Oh, shut up, Eris.
Really?
This game makes me hate Eris, honestly.
Right, Chloe?
It's like, what? You're like an insipid, like, 12-year-old girl, Eris. I'll help you make flowers, too.
It's
Can you act like a fucking adult?
just that this one's all yours.
Can you act like a woman with, like,
I think I could do it, but I did.
I feel like I'm babysitting a child when I talk to Eris.
You.
Yeah, you could. Believe in yourself.
I guess they're all supposed to be in, like, their 20s, though.
I can help you with?
Oh, Billy.
Show him.
Breathe.
Wow.
Did you make this?
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
It's a bunch of flowers arranged in a circle.
Cute. Don't you think?
Yeah, nobody cares if I go, hey, it's me, Vinny Siscaccio. And I'm gonna tell you what, me and my buddies, we all run with the mob. Hey, we're all a bunch of fucking mobsters, eating cannolis. Which Italian voice am I doing there? Big Vinny, you tell him what you're doing. Hey. I like you all. I think me of any people should be allowed to do the Asian voice because I'm very in tune with Asian culture. Hey, Big Benny. Let's read the cards. This is Kara for 5. All right, let's read some cards. Yeah, I'm doing Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. Hey. I'm doing what's his fucking name? Mr. Carter. John Travolta. It's me, John Travolta. Mr. Carter. Let's learn about the exciting characters of the Riperverse. Who do we start with? $5 a card. Kara, which card do you want? You want Isom, Yaira, Santuan, Darren, Lillian, Michael, Braxwell, Ingrid, Solari, or you can pick random. Valadan, Takari. Who are we talking about? And we will analyze the powers of our favorite Isom characters right now. Mr. Carter! Mr. Carter! Braxwell is Ricky, yes. We could read Ricky's card. Do a Jewish guy doing an Italian guy doing a black guy. See, I just want to say the N-word. Solari. Is Solari one of these cards? Let's see. Should be. Let's see. You might have to settle for Valdez. Oh, no. Solari is a card! Here comes Solari. Solari! What's exciting is first appearance ISM #1, April 2022. I did find... Somebody pointed out that they're like, what is Dakuman? Because why is Dakuman using Courier font? This is a typewriter font. This is the font used for script writing. This makes sense if it's like this was a government document, but it's not a government document. It is a document created by a magic, powerful figure. And look, I'm gonna be a font nerd because that's my thing. Also, his design has changed. He no longer says Alpha Core on his costume. That's new. Or that's not new. That's old. That's the old version of the costume. I'm surprised that they use... Why didn't they black that out? Because that's not part of his costume anymore. Okay. Real name, Brian Solari. You really got to put that? Ingrid Valdez, real name. Ingrid Valdez. Yeah, no shit. All right, Brian Solari, real name, Brian Solari. See, here's the thing. If you're going to double up, just come up with something else to put there. Or don't put it. Just put height, whatever. Okay, height, 6'4". Weight, 245. Birthplace, the village, comma, Texas, without a space after the comma, which looks terrible. First appearance, ISM #1, April 2022. Here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm going to say for you font nerds out there. If you own a typewriter, okay? if you own a classic typewriter and you're using typewriter font, you cannot change the size of a typewriter key, right? It's a typewriter key. Every letter will always be the exact same size. So, if you're using a typewriter font like Courier, it should be the exact same size across the entire document to make it look authentic. If you change sizes, as you can see, the size up here is larger than the size down here, you've broken the fourth wall, and you're telling me, well, this wasn't actually typed on a typewriter. This was typed, this was assembled in Photoshop. Obviously, we already knew that, because why does this document also use this, like, distressed, whatever the fuck font at the top? Pick a lane. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to make this look like a government document, or are you trying to make this look like a Photoshop mishmash? Okay, but anytime, especially if you're going to use Courier, okay, the traditional script writing font, the typewriter font, keep it all the same size. That's it. Very clear, very obvious rule. Brian Solari is the clear and obvious leader of Alpha Corps. Okay. Sure. A veteran of the Great War of Separation. See, this is one of those ideas where you're like, this is the idea that I think Eric started from. What if Texas had a war to secede and then was full of super people? Not a bad idea. His journey started with the Texas military. Result of a rather successful experiment. He completely changed the tide of the war with the tactical use of his abilities. Well, is he the result of a experiment, or is Powers the result of an experiment? Again, this is one of those things where the last time we referred to anything was Brian Solari, not his powers. So I think this is incorrect. The result of a rather successful experiment. Well, his powers were the result, because he entered the military as a normal guy, I assume. He completely changed the tide of the war with the tactical use of his abilities. I really want to be an editor for this indie comic space. That's ultimately, I would like to get to the point where my comics are going great, everything's going great, and people go to me and they go, Vito, I want to pay you $500 to read my comic from front to back and tell me which parts of it don't make sense. And I will happily do that, and I will probably enjoy doing it. After the war, he settled in Florspark, where he became the primary response agency for all threats that were accepts. Come on, man. For all except threats. That's it. For all except threats. He became the primary response agency for all except threats. And he's not the primary response agency. He became part of the primary response agency. The primary response agency is not Brian Solari. It's Alpha Corps. After the war, he settled in Florspark, where he joined the primary response agency for all except threats. This is like simple shit. Realizing that he needed a team, he recruited Black... Okay. So he was by himself. He first recruited Braxwell. So I guess that works. After the war, he settled in Florespark, where he became the primary... Well, why is he called the response agency? I would say after the war, he settled in Florespark, where he became the primary response for all except threats. The primary response party, primary response... An agency assumes more than one person. I think it technically works, though. Realizing that he needed a team. All right, so here, instead of realizing that he needed a team, why did he need a team? Why not say finding himself unable? Give me the reason. Reasons are exciting. Or at least, like, they give us a little more information. Brian realized he needed a team. Well, that doesn't tell me the most important thing. Why? Why did he need a team? Is he not powerful enough? Say, realizing he did not have the capabilities to handle the growing number of threats facing Florespark, Texas, Brian began assembling a team. Give me the why. It's very good to give a why. Okay, if I tell you I ate a sandwich, you can assume it's because I was hungry, but it's more interesting if I tell you, well, the reason I ate a sandwich is it gives me superpowers. That's cool. That's a reason. It's not just me doing a thing for no reason. This marked the formation of Alpha Corps, one of the most powerful beings in the region. What region? The Florespark region? Why don't you say one of the most powerful beings in the state? I don't really know a lot about the regional makeup of Texas. And isn't all of Texas seceded now? One of the most powerful beings in the region. That's really confusing. In the region? What other regions are there? Are there other Brian Solari guys in different regions? He has successfully fought off both human and alien threats. Okay. Well, not human, except. He's successfully fought off except. Well, whatever. Sure. I mean, I guess he probably fights humans as well. Simply put, he's a Texas legend that is loved by just about everyone. That's really weird. We don't really see that in Alpha Core. We do see that in the Ira trailer, though, where what's-her-name goes running off and she yells Solari. This love for Solari is something that, if that's core to your universe, you're not showing it very well. And it would kind of explain a lot more of what's going on. But why would everyone like Brian Solari? He's kind of an asshole. He's not like a Superman, like everybody loves him. Anyway, here come the power observations. Here's another rule. And it's hard, and I get in trouble with this as well, but don't change fonts unless you have a reason for it, right? So it makes sense up here. This is the title. If you want to use a different font for that as well. Limit yourself to 2 fonts. That's it. 2 fonts. If you have a third font, you've done something wrong. You have your splashy fun font. Okay, what you have up here, Brian Solari. That could be your splashy fun font. And then you have your routine get it done font, which is this typewriter font that you should not be changing the size of. Here we have a third font only for the word power observation, which makes no sense. Up here, we've already seen that we can use real name, Brian Solari. Why not power observation, using the same font? What about this made you say, I gotta make it fucking, what is this, Arial? It's gotta be Arial bold. These are also, let's be real, mostly stock Windows fonts, which you should not be using as a designer. If your font came stock with your copy of Windows, you're probably doing something wrong. And you're using Papyrus and Comic. This is like using Comic Sans in my book. An absolute powerhouse! All I'm aware of... Stop this. I should have this open with, like, I can cross shit out. All I'm aware of... You're aware of all this? What do you mean all you're aware of? You're aware of a lot of different things. This is not all you're aware of. This is completely incorrect. All I'm aware of... You just gave me a huge detail about him. What do you mean? All I'm aware of is that he has incredible raw strength and the ability to fly. I guess this is all he's aware of and reserves power observation. Power observation. He has a separate box for power observation. All I'm aware of is that he has incredible raw strength and the ability to fly. So far, that has been more than enough to get the job done. So far. You know what? This could be worse. There's ones that are worse than this. I'm gonna give this one. If I had to rank these as an English teacher, this is pretty simple. It's very to the point. The one thing that really sticks out, where he became the primary response agency for all threats that were accepts. Did they stop being accepts after he dealt with them? Just say where he dealt with all accept threats. That's the biggest problem there, I'm going to say. Documan's a weird guy. Let's do one more. Let's do one more of these. Let's get the other member of Alpha Core. Ingrid Valdez. Birthplace, Forspark. Oh, she was born in Forspark. Fantastic. Born there. As both the newest and youngest member of Alpha Core, how come we don't get ages? That would be interesting information to have. I'd like to know how old these people are. Is she in her 30s? Is she in her 20s? Maybe you don't want to age them because then, you never want to age a superhero, I guess, because then people reading it go, wait, 5 years ago she was 20. How is she still 20? As both the newest and youngest member of Alpha Core, Ingrid is the least experienced of their team. You're supposed to say the team. It's the least experienced of the team. Or that team. Not their team. Because we haven't established who there is. But she has the most unique ability. That sounds like a power observation. Should have saved that for the power observations box. She's been very secretive. Wait. She has the most unique ability. And then you don't tell me what it is? Here's the problem. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. Hold on, I gotta turn on my air conditioning. Too much. All right, this is an example of setting up for a sentence and then not delivering. She has the most unique ability. All right, I'm excited. The most unique ability. What is it? Well, she's been very secretive with how she's obtained her powers. What? Cocksucker, you just said she has the most unique ability. You have to tell me what it is now. You can't end a sentence. That's like saying, she found the man who killed her father. And she likes pizza. Well, who killed her father? What do you mean? You just told me she has the most unique ability, and let's move on. The problem, of course, is that, all right, here's how you handle this. She has the most unique ability, and then in parentheses put, read power observations below for that information, to expand on this. She's been very secretive with how she obtained her powers. No. There's no evidence that she ever had them throughout her childhood. Okay. This is a 12-year-old writing this. There's no evidence of her possessing powers in childhood. Throughout her childhood? She did not possess... There is no record of her possessing these powers during childhood. Through childhood. Not throughout her childhood. A former power lifter. This woman is no slouch physically. Sure. She was handpicked by Braxwell. I thought Braxwell doesn't fucking talk. How is he handpicking people? To join Alpha Corps after a run-in with her during a mission. Come on, man. During an Alpha Corps mission, the agent known as Braxwell stumbled across her incredible talents and invited her to join. It's always this, like, adding weird information after the fact. She was handpicked by Braxwell to join Alpha Corps after a run-in during a mission. This is too many parts. During an Alpha Corps mission, her powers were recognized by Agent Braxwell, who invited her to join the team. There you go. Many people make the mistake in assuming that it is her suit that gives her the abilities. What fucking abilities? You haven't even told me what they are. You said, okay, first you said she has the most unique ability. Now you say it gives her the abilities, more than one. What is it? Does she have a unique ability or unique abilities? This is twice that you've told me that her abilities are incredible, and some people think her suit are giving her abilities. I don't know what her abilities are, because just say some people believe she derives her powers from the suit that she wears. However, the powers are innate to this individual. Not exactly sure she even needs it. 2 sentences talking about her suit not being relevant. That's the information you want to give people about this woman? Like, okay, here's the other thing. Tell me where these people came from. So the reason the Brian card almost works is it goes... His journey started with the Texas military. There was what we assume is a military experiment. After the war, he settled in Forest Park. Okay. This is character information. This is backstory. What do I got about Ingrid? She didn't have powers in childhood. You're telling us everything we don't know about her, which is not interesting. This is all the Riperverse writing. All the Riperverse writing is, we don't know how he got her powers. We don't know why Isom got his powers. We don't know why this is happening. We don't know who these people are. That's not interesting. Interesting is learning information, not just mysteries. You have some mysteries, but all this card tells me is, we don't know how she got her powers. We know she didn't have her powers in childhood. Okay, well, that's still not interesting. We did learn she's a former powerlifter. This is the most interesting thing about her, honestly. This is the most interesting thing that we learned about her in the entire thing, is that she's a powerlifter. Her suit didn't give her the abilities. Her abilities are unique. We don't know. She didn't have them when she was a kid. I'm not sure she even needs her magic super suit. She also can't fly. Another thing we learned that she can't do or does not have. She does not have a super suit. She cannot fly. She did not have powers in childhood. Why stop there? She doesn't have red hair. She's not black. She's never eaten a hamburger. Nobody wants to know what your character isn't. When someone asks you to describe Spider-Man, do you go, he doesn't have a shield. He can't fly. He's not black. Well, he is black now. He used to not be black. Okay? Nobody wants to know what your character isn't. Tell them who the character is. Especially on these are like information cards. Public observation, finally. The public calls her a wirecaster. Able to extend green color energy. Eric's weird need to describe energies by their color. You know the black community, you go like, what's your favorite beverage? And they'll go purple. Or they'll go orange. And you go, well, those orange, I guess, could be a flavor. Purple is definitely not a flavor, you know? What do you mean? You mean grape? Nah, purple. Purple's my favorite drink. I like the purple drink. And you go, okay, well, that's crazy. You're crazy. And this is the way that Eric describes powers is, what kind of powers does she have? Green powers. What do you mean? What do you mean green powers? She has green powers. What kind of powers does Yaira have? Blue. It's like, cool, man. Yeah, hey, green power. She depends on this ability not just for various attacks, but traversal as well. All right. Look, it works for, yeah, okay. Gatorade, you can get away with it. I like the blue Gatorade. Fine. That's fine. Gatorade's the one place with drinks where I go, that's acceptable. I like orange drink. Well, you would hope orange drink is flavored like orange, the fruit. Not orange, the, As I've trained his body, he's not super powered. The suit is to make him more durable. I don't know what ISOM is. Everybody thinks ISOM, like, gets powers from... No, Eric definitely wrote these, because that's why they're terrible. And they make no sense. Eric is obsessed with telling black people... They're not crazy. It's just, look, it's a certain thing in the black community. Their love colors, I guess. You know. What kind of colors... What kind of powers she got? Green ones. She got the green... She got them green powers. Like, isn't there a better way to describe the powers than green? Perhaps? She got damn purple powers. That's one of the best kind of powers you can get is purple powers. Not everybody got purple powers. Some people got green powers. Some people got blue powers. I'm very excited to learn more about oh my god. And again, tell me what... Finding out she's a power lifter is kind of like, honestly, as I read that thing, I go, okay, used to be a power lifter. Not many women, and what I know of women, there's not a lot of women bodybuilders, power lifters. That's something that takes a very specific type of dedicated person to just want to lift weights all day. And I start going... Well, that's kind of interesting. Okay, what else do you got to tell me? Well, and then Eric July steps up, and Eric goes, well, you might not know this, but you know those green powers she's got? I go, yeah, I heard about the green powers. He goes, okay, get this. She doesn't get those powers from her suit. And I go, oh, I mean, my understanding of superheroes is that most of them don't get their powers from their suit. Typically, superheroes just have powers. Like, Iron Man gets his powers from a suit, but that's pretty obvious because it's like an iron suit, you know. Some superheroes have some gadgets and stuff, but typically when you tell me someone has superpowers, I assume that they are, like, innate to them, not from a magic suit that they have. Right. Well, her powers also don't come from her suit. Okay, so, but you see how that's not interesting, because that's describing 99.9% of superheroes don't get their powers from their suit. You can say the whips, with the whips she makes are not artificially generated. That's a part of her shit. Sure, you can say that. You want to know something else? You want to know something else about my character? Yes, Eric, please tell me more about Ingrid Valdez. I would like to know more about her. She did not have powers when she was a child. Think about that. What does that mean? What does that mean? Again, I've watched fucking superhero movies, Eric. Most heroes don't have their powers in childhood. Captain America, military experiment. Spider-Man, bitten by a spider. Green Lantern finds the Green Lantern ring. You're just describing every fucking superhero. The only superheroes that have their powers in infancy are like Superman, like aliens. Most people stumble across their powers in some way. That's part of the hook of the fucking character. So all you've said to me is that she's like every other superhero ever. Didn't have powers in childhood, not getting the powers from the suit. Cool, man. That's incredible. I had to pay $75 to learn that? I had to pay $75 for that information? Is that a Sephiroth clone I'm about to fuck with right now? What are Superkiller's powers? Superkiller has one kind of power.
No, I don't.
He has one kind of power that you're going to learn about. I said he doesn't have any powers, but... Well, let's be clear. He has no innate powers, right? I'll tell you that. Unlike others, he has no powers that are some magical thing about himself. Any powers he has are the result of gadgets and doodads that have been given to him. She didn't have powers. She got powers. She has a suit, but the suit didn't give her powers. Bro, like... Come on.
Let's go.
Can you just do anything interesting with those fucking cards? More mystery from Vito. You're gonna get it in the first comic. You're gonna know his powers. Okay, I'm just not gonna tell you right now because it is like a bit of a surprise. Oh shit! Is it actually the Midgar Zolom already, or whatever that fucking snake thing is? Superkiller has yellow color powers. Isn't that exciting? Oh my god. I don't remember the buttons. Alright, you need to heal these people, woman. There we go. Oh my god. I should use the spell that I don't have equipped. Assess. Weak to ice. Okay. Which Cloud has. Yeah, the head. Who has fucking heal? Cure your boy. Do we get it? The sixth Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Oh my god.
Is it absorbing heat? Not good. Everyone, keep your distance.
Oh shit! Yeah, bitch, you need to level up that heal ability again. Pray. Jesus, Tifa. Synergy abilities, firework blade, on the thing. Wait, did we do something there? Because it kind of seemed like we had done something, but then it didn't do anything. Bitch, you gotta heal. Bitch, you gotta heal. Heal Tifa. She's about to get wrecked.
So it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, bitch. Keep using prey. Are you attacking it? Oh my god. Oh my god! Put my girlfriend down. Get out of that. Eris, get the fuck back. Am I supposed to be using Blizzard on the main part of it? Do it, dude. Oh god, oh god. What the fuck is happening? Can you block that? Oh god! I'm gonna use that tree.
Then let's end this asshole.
I agree. I'll show you what I can do. My name's Eris. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pray! Fuck. Should have blocked. I want to see if I can steal from this guy. Nothing to steal. That was a waste. Oh, Cloud's fucked. High potion. Cloud. Staggered it! Get in there! Where you at, Cloud? Punish. Limit break. Cranial dome. Yes! Vito, do you play video games at all? No, obviously not. Sixth Sephiroth. Steel was the first smart thing you did. It didn't do anything. Oh no! Oh no. Game over. Game over. The Supercolor Cloud and Friends. We should do a Final Fantasy. We should do a Final Fantasy issue. Fuck. Super Killer a homosexual? No. He will get butt fucked at some point, though. He's gonna get butt fucked. Butt fucked, butt fucked. Oh no. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. There's a significant pause there. Well, because I haven't thought about who he's fucking or not. It's not a love story, man. Superkiller could be gay. Let's put it this way. If I decide at some point that I want Superkiller to have a boyfriend, it will happen. But right now, there is no love story element. He might be fucking asexual, as far as I can tell.
Those guys are looking for him too.
See, now I'm giving too much away. I've thought about what his relationships look like. Let's put it that way.
Let's not lose him.
But at no point have I really put a lot of thought into romance. Well, he probably didn't know he needed to hold his breath. When you're getting dragged underwater by a snake, you probably aren't thinking about whether you're going to need to hold your breath. Unless you get a little bit of lead time. It's not like jumping in the pool where, you know, you got to go, Sephiroth. Ba 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 ba. There's monsters in here. Oh no.
Monsters we can handle. We've dealt with worse.
That's easy for you to say. You fought the worst for a living. Not us, though.
Yeah, good point. You mind taking the lead, Merc?
It's a good point that Eris is kind of just like a girl with magic powers.
Standard course twice, right? Her what now? Ask him.
Standard course. Wait, what did I do?
Forget it. You guys need to focus.
Wasn't all that long ago that this place was a working mithril mine.
Standard course twice. Did Cloud pay for a prostitute?
Not anything specific, no.
It's pretty tough. And beautiful besides.
Right on both counts.
I mean, I'll say this. I still like the original Final Fantasy VII better than this.
Never been found outside of these caves, in fact.
What's the age of consent in the Superkiller universe? Depends which universe he goes to.
Hard not to learn about the life
Will Superkiller grow up in a two-parent household? Man, can you guys stop it?
we could, but probably not worth it. Shinra's been churning out stuff.
Maybe the fucking super laser gave him ball cancer.
Even got that signature mithril sheen and everything.
Probably refined with materia too.
Look at you, Mr. Shinra expert.
History of the Mithril Mine. Oh. Okay. So is there any mithril left in here? You always gotta look to see what's on sale. I'll take them. What else is on sale? More steel material. Power wrist guards. Grants auto life at start of battle. Break upon use. Oof. This game has no heart. It's just a little too corporate. The original Final Fantasy games had a lot more like a small team is working on this. Yay. The problem with these huge AAA games is like you lose that kind of like games almost feel better when they're like kind of just thrown together of like a big mishmash of bullshit. This clearly had 100 guys working on, you know, refining Eris's hair braid. Ugh. So yeah, these games end up feeling a little bit soulless. Dumb username says you have to do a lolly universe. Oh, I already know where my lolly joke will occur. And in which super killer issue it will happen. Mr. Girl was arguing with me that I have to do a child rape joke. And I was like, I'm not doing that just yet. How can I invest in Superkiller? Well, I'll tell you guys, he does not get his powers from the suit. And, he has green color energy. Green color. Do I care about Kingdom Hearts at all? I tried to play the third one, and I kind of liked it at first, but I realized it's just like button mashing.
I don't know. We shouldn't just leave them. Know what?
Like, I was kind of impressed by, like, the Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like, ah, this is pretty, like, well-designed, like, enemies, and it looks like Disney or whatever, but the combat just becomes, like, a fucking button mash-a-thon.
I'll accompany him. I'm no stranger to caves.
I want games made by a team of, like, 3 people.
I mean, thank you.
You're welcome, white bitch. Barrett should be with Tifa. Barrett would plow that woman right. Barrett would make an honest woman out of Tifa. Make an honest woman out of you, Tifa. Well, the white bitches get to stay up topside. Black man and a black man dog gotta go on a fucking adventure. All the white women get to stay topside. Steal. Failed to steal item. Bro, what is the point of the steal ability if I can't even steal anything? It's like I have not stolen anything in this game. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is probably supposed to be for kids, right? Terrain action. Wait, I want this treasure chest. I should probably equip some of this shit I'm finding. One part of the problem with RPGs is like, it used to be in RPGs, you're like, you didn't have to manage that much shit. But now it's always like, there's a bunch of fucking weapons, there's a bunch of abilities, you gotta level up the abilities, you gotta level up the weapons, you gotta transmute items, and you gotta figure out which... There's too much shit to equip, I'm gonna say. I never know what to equip. It's true. Yeah, maybe I gotta give them steel material to the black guy so it actually works. Like here, what do we got? Combat settings, material and equipment. Like, do I have a new sword I'm supposed to use? Sleek saber. Also, aren't you supposed to use... So I haven't learned focused thrust because I didn't use the thing enough? Oh my god. Wait, not... Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, okay, so you did learn reverse scale. You have not learned dive kick. And you have learned arcade mode, but you haven't learned chrono aegis. You have to get them to learn all their abilities by using the things enough time. Okay. Everyone's got materia equipped. Combat settings, yeah. Upgrade weapons. Okay, yeah, this is where shit gets retarded. Alright, what do I do to upgrade it? Unallocated SP for use in folios. What? Set weapon skills. What? Alright, is everyone's weapons upgraded? I don't even know. Are you just showing me... How do I upgrade it? I don't think I can upgrade it. Oh, I don't know how to do any of this. Spells, inventory, card decks, party. What happened to that? What do you call it? Isn't there like a whole menu for skills, or do I only do that other places? Material and equipment, combat settings, spells, and... Alright, anyway, I'm going to save the game. It's almost 9 o'clock. Thanks everybody who came by. Thanks for making this a successful stream. Friday, biggest problem in the universe. Guys, don't forget, please. I mean, if you really haven't gotten in yet, what are you doing? But, Indiegogo. You know what? You can just go right now. Superkiller.org is going to take you right to the campaign. I'll bring the website back when the campaign's over. Last month. This is it. End of April, it's over. Get in by the end of April or you're out. Alright? It's our last big push. Let's get to 90. Let's get to 90. Tell your friends. Comics coming along great. Everything's looking good. I just did my update. I got to order the trading cards this week because we unlocked all the trading cards now. Here's the last trading card you're going to get. You can see we're starting on the colors. These are not final colors. These are just the flat colors. But it's coming together, folks. It's coming together. Coming together. Playtime. I got 13 hours. 13 hours. 13 hours. Do I have to pay for shipping? I'll say no now and then charge you later when you've already locked in. So, figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. How many do we sell? 500. We actually sold more of cover B than cover A. I'm actually partial to cover A. I really like cover A, but maybe people are getting cover B because, well, it's, you know, it's about even. This is actually what you want, I've said. I've said you want it to be about even. That means everybody likes the covers kind of equally, and then cover C, which is a little bit more money, is great. Great. Here's where it gets interesting. It's hard to tally up everything. So, for the collector's edition, 83 people bought it, just the collector's edition. 35 bought the collector's edition plus everything else. So that's what? 83 plus 35 is 113. 118. Everything is another 47. So we had what did I say? 118 becomes 158, becomes 165. So we've sold 165 lunch boxes. I think I'm gonna make, and maybe this is crazy, I think I'm gonna make 300 lunch boxes. 300. I'll bring them with me to conventions. It might take me a couple years to sell out of all of them, but that's it. It's gonna be limited to 300, and never again. So there's two ways that goes. Either A, people really like Super Killer, and the lunch boxes all sell out, or B, I look like an idiot and I got a bunch of lunch boxes in storage for the rest of my life. But I gotta have a dream, right? Plus, it's just cheaper when you get to like certain quantities. Plenty 300 is, it is what it is. But I'll say that limited 300. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. So we already sold half of them. The rest will be sold at conventions. I don't know if I'll sell them online. I might only sell them at conventions. Can you deliver my lunchbox? I'll sell them at live shows. I think they're going to be in-person exclusives. It's going to be one of these things where you can't buy it online. Your daughter needs it. Carol, I'll try to find you a lunchbox. I can't make any promises. I'm only making 300. Your daughter does not need this lunchbox. Trust me. Go buy a cheap lunchbox and I'll send you a sticker, a Super Killer sticker you can put on it. How's that? Don't eat the lunchbox. It's hungry kids. Limited quantities. That's it. Once this stuff's gone, it's gone. How many plush toys did I sell? 47 plush toys there, and then individually. I think there's only going to be 100 of each of the plush toys. The plushes are going to be... Honestly, if you're looking at this and you're going, I want to cash in when Super Killer becomes an animated series, the rarest item is going to be these plush toys. The first edition Super Killer plush toys are going to be gone! That and the covers or whatever, but those two items are going to be impossible to get. I'll trade you an Epicverse hat for a free copy. Mike, you get a copy anyway. You don't get to send me a hat. Anybody in the YouTube space who does what? Who does anything reasonable? I mean, I would hope I send you a copy. The best thing you can do, you go, I read it, and it doesn't completely suck. All right, but the rest of you got to pay. The rest of you got to pay for it. Damn it. I need that money. Daddy need that money. Daddy got to get paid. We're gonna have a good time. It's looking great. Have fun. But Kara, I know you don't have any money, Kara. You make me feel bad when you tell me you're gonna buy stuff. Stop buying our t-shirts and everything. All right, I feel bad. I'm taking advantage of like a housewife with a young daughter, making her buy my stupid tchotchkes. Don't buy it if you can't afford it. You send me a hat anyway. All right, Mike. I'll send you a Super Killer hat. Send me a message. I'll send you a Super Killer hat. I'll send it to your house. All right. I'll keep making clips for a Shonen Revolver shirt. I'll send you a Shonen Revolver shirt. If everybody wants merchandise, and I know you, Trio Doug, I will send you a free t-shirt because you've been doing clips. And I got to look at the clips. We got to talk about clips. I've been so busy getting a bunch of shit together. I love everybody. Everything's going to be great. And we'll be back. Kara, don't spend all your money. You make me... You do so much moderation for us. We don't pay you. Because we can't. Because I have no money. But, I wish I had more money. If I had more money, I would give you all this stuff for free. I have no money. That's it. And any money I have goes to PlayStation 2 kiosk.